Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Wherever you're watching in from, thank you so much for turning in. It is a pleasure having you here once again. Make it a point to subscribe so that you may not miss such a kind of videos. Now today I'm gonna show you how to check original Samsung mobile, whether it is a new mobile, you would like to buy a new Samsung mobile, you would like to buy a second-hand mobile, or you would like to buy a repaired Samsung mobile. You should be able to identify if the phone is a fake phone, or if it is a high copy, or if it is a clone Samsung mobile. There are different things that you should put in mind, that you should check before paying your hard-earned money. First of all, we all run to the settings to check the about of the phone. You open the settings of your Samsung mobile, you navigate down and look for about phone. When you open your about phone, you will find product name. For this case, my Samsung mobile, it is Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. It might be a Note, it might be an M, it might be a A series, it might be a Flip. Now in this case here, about the mobile or about phone, we are looking for IMEI. IMEI stands for International Mobile Equipment Identity. This number is a 15-digit number, and it is a very important number, because when the phone is lost, when the phone is stolen, we use this number for tracking and locating this phone. So this 15-digit number is very important. For instance, here we are going to write it somewhere, because we want to find out if this number is the same number that was labeled on the motherboard of the phone or on the engine of the Samsung phone you would like to buy. We are going to open the keypad. We place this code. This code is called IMEI checker. Press *#06. When you place this code, it is going to display the IMEI or International Mobile Equipment Identity number. So for this case, this is the number, and you should be able to see, and you can see it is the same number that we have just found inside the about the mobile. So in this case, if the number it has displayed here is different from the number you have checked from about the mobile, there is a possibility that this IMEI number was changed. Some IT professionals have the capacity to change some of these numbers. For instance, if someone brings a stolen phone, there are softwares that they use to change these numbers. So you should look keenly and find out and identify if this number corresponds with the number that you have just found in the IMEI inside about the phone. We are going to check if this number is the same number that is labeled on the cover of this phone you are planning to buy. Samsung original phones usually label this number behind the cover, the back side of the phone. Most of them, they have this number behind labeled. If you find that this number is not behind the cover of this phone, I mean the glass behind this Samsung phone, there is a possibility that the back glass of this phone was changed. It can be changed for different reasons. It might be looking old and the seller decide to change it with another cover. If the number IMEI number behind this cover or behind this glass does not correspond with the number that you have just checked on the motherboard of this phone, there is a possibility that this phone was repaired, it was opened and replaced the behind cover with another glass. So you should ask the seller if this is a second-hand mobile or if it is a refurbished, as they call it, or a repaired phone. You should get worried, because most of these phones, they sometimes lose the network, sometimes the camera is not clear, sometimes these phones get overheating, because most of these phones are repaired. So you should be keen while checking. We are going to proceed and check the whole system of this phone. We are going to use codes, and in this case we are going to press *#0*#. When you press *#0*#, it should display some functions, and if it fails to display, there might be a reason, there might be some reasons why it has failed to display. Don't worry, I don't think this is a fake phone. You have to go to the settings and find out if this function was disabled or is disallowed from the settings. We are going to go to the settings again. We search for security and privacy. We are going to the settings and go to the privacy. You look for auto blocker. Navigate down and search for auto blocker. For instance, here auto blocker is enabled, so the code we entered cannot display unless we disable this auto blocker. So let us disable it. It will ask for the fingerprint for security purposes. If there is no unlock, it is just going to disable these settings. After disabling this setting, we are going to go back to our keypad or dial pad and press again *#0*#. Now when you press this code, now you can see that it has opened the menu. After opening this, we are going to press ready. It is testing the red color of the phone. We are going to check the green color. We can check the blue color. You can continue and check all of those settings, all of those functions. But most important here, you can check the sensor. Make sure all the sensors are counting from the first sensor to the last sensor. Make sure they are all counting. Then proceed and check the touch. Checking the touch, most people just draw everywhere and fill the screen. That is not the right way of checking the sensor. The right way of checking this sensor is filling these boxes. You just fill these boxes correspondingly. You fill all of them. After filling these boxes, the phone will be able to go back to the last option or previous option. So as you can see, fill all of them. After filling all of them, the phone has to go back to the previous menu, right? So this means the sensor is very okay, the sensor is original. You can go ahead and tap the speaker, the vibration, and all the settings. If your mobile has a pen, you can go ahead and tap on the pen. You remove the pen and check if the pen is working very well. As you can see, the pen also is functioning very well. You can check the camera. If the camera is okay, all the pixels should be clear. You can zoom the camera, the last zoom, and check if the photo is not blurry. If the photo is too much blurry, that means that phone camera has got some issues. So it should be very clear. All the pixels should be very clear. After checking the camera, we are going to go ahead and look for the battery. The battery is also a crucial part. But before checking the battery, you should be knowing the capacity of the phone you want to buy. If you don't know, you can Google, and you can Google the model of that phone and check out the capacity of the battery, because we need to check if the battery capacity within the settings is the same as the capacity of that model number or of that model mobile. So go to the settings, about battery information, check. For instance, for this phone it is 5,000, and yes, it is labeled as 5,000. Now lastly but not the least, you can ask the seller to use his account before paying your money, and download the app called CPU Z. It will be able to display everything about this phone. It will display the device, it will display the battery, it will display everything about this phone. You can go ahead and navigate through and check if whatever you have checked is the one labeled into this app. This app goes direct into the system of this mobile and display the correct format or the originality of the phone. I hope this video is helpful to you. I hope this video is gonna help you to buy original Samsung device or phone. Thank you so much. My name is TIM here on Tool Logic. I'll be right back. Take care. I sign out.